was quick. Hey, I am back. Yes, I know it has been a while, but I'm back. So just setting all of this up. Should be all I need. Send it this way. Interesting opening. Dig at the music though. I love this watercolor style opening. Even. So this isn't entirely uh, brand new play because I have played the demo of this when Xbox did that big E3 week where you could play a whole bunch of E3 demos. So I did play the demo then. Well, that only lasted, I want to say, about 45 minutes. So for me, that means yeah, I still know nothing about the game. Well, I don't think it's going to use up too much. So we'll go visuals. Is there sensitivity? Yeah, fast sensitivity. It's good. Alright. It's not a challenging game. We recommend starting with the default. However, if you feel like you would enjoy Haven more by making it easier, there are difficulty options in the pause menu. Okay, so there's no hard difficulty, it's just default or reduced. So we'll go default. Alright, just making my sound, sure my sound is actually coming through properly.
What's that you got cooking?
Apple dew stew with apple dews.
Didn't we have that yesterday? Or the day before?
No. Yesterday it was baked apple dew with apple dews, and the day before it was fried apple dews.
With apple dews. I remember now.
Sorry, I'm doing what I can to switch up our meals. But in my defense, we have a pretty limited set of ingredients.
Hey, I wasn't complaining. I'm glad that you're doing the cooking. Otherwise, I'd be eating, I guess, apple juice.
Oh, did you have a chance to look at the engine?
Yeah, it does seem like it took some damage upon landing. but I should be able to fix that real quick.
Yeah,
I also have some.
I
good
control
news.
both.
What's that?
Interesting.
I love you. Oh, with the lights off? Works for me.
No, I didn't do that. Ugh, we must have run out of flow.
Weren't you supposed to charge up the nest today?
Excuse me if I was working on the engine. I can't do everything.
No worries. I'll go get some more outside. If I'm lucky, I'll stumble upon something to spice up the apple dews.
I'll come with you.
Okay, so the demo was this opening sequence, essentially. Okay. Controls are a little bit different than what I remember, but I could be very wrong.
That was the wrong way. Over there, a flow thread.
Whatever that means.
Apple juice again.
Who knows how long we're gonna be stuck here? We might as well stock up.
Ah, that's what she was after. Flow thread.
Whoops. Try again. Yes, just like that.
Perfect.
Although it seems like one thread won't be enough.
No worries, we'll find others. How many more do you think we need?
I don't know. 3? Maybe 4?
Maybe the high sensitivity was a bad idea.
Good thing there are plenty of flow threads around here. Oh, sorry birds, we didn't see you.
Drift. Okay.
Do you really think drifting is that useful?
It's crucial. It allows you to change direction. 1 or 2 more threads, and we'll be all set. Have you ever seen such a thing?
No.
Something new.
Never. Must be an endemic species. And I know it wasn't here yesterday. I mean, 24 hours ago. You know what I'm saying. I wonder if it's edible.
Only one way to find out.
Only one way to find out.
Yes, you're right. I'll pick up some berries and run some tests. First, we'll need to observe any cutaneous reactions. Then we'll cook them to eliminate bacteria.
She's just gonna eat one.
It's peppery.
You did not.
Go ahead. Try it. I'm sure you'll love it.
Okay. So they have
Oh, yeah. That is peppery.
Lightweight.
personality
go.
attributes
Let's
that
pick
I level
these.
up.
I'm not sure
Okay.
these will go great with the apple dews. But where there's a meal, there's a way.
You know what doesn't go great with apple dews? Apple dews.
Interesting. Okay.
All right, I'm all charged up.
Me too. We can go when you're ready.
Let's just have a look around. Whoa, almost went off the edge. It is pretty. Another one of those pepper thingies? It is. And down there. into the nest.
All good. This should last us a few days.
Now it's our turn to fill up.
Huh?
I'm hungry.
That should have been obvious to him, but no. Okay, so I can turn around, I can look around in here without controlling them. Let's have a look around first before I progress the story.
Wow. These floating islands are really something.
Yeah. Never imagined I would ever see this. Do you need anything?
No.
Okay.
Me neither.
Okay, so that lets me have a look at their health stats when they come back here. Right. That's where I heard a beep for interaction. So no. Okay. Let's do it. Spicy apple do. See what it does.
I don't get it. People always make a big deal about salty sweet, but never peppery sweet, which it turns out is delicious.
Anything would seem delicious to you, seeing your diet in the last few days.
True. But don't let that take away from your cooking talents.
You're just wanting to finish my plate, aren't you?
Since you're offering.
Huh. It's fat for DNA strands.
How long do you think this is gonna last?
The flow? Well, if we keep our consumption in check, I think a few days.
No, I meant us. Us here. How long until they come get us?
Do we have to talk about this?
Right.
We are going to need to at some point.
Just realized
We
my
need to be
camera's
prepared.
covering it a
We need a
little bit,
plan.
so I'll just move
I'm
that.
planning on finishing my plate without hearing about the apiary. Is that okay?
Okay. Okay.
And FYI, you are the one that ruined the mood, not me.
Okay, so again, that DNA thing came up. And that gauge is increased. So that tells me something happens when that fills. What? No idea. Something will. So you can cook and not eat. You can cook and leave it aside so it's ready to go. Okay. Put it in fridge. Okay. So then if I go over
You've
here...
already eaten too much.
Yeah, okay.
I can
Can't eat
never
yet.
eat too much.
Okay? I've already eaten too much.
Okay. So I'll leave that for now. Come back to the cooking stuff later because I've got a feeling
Wow,
it's going to be integral.
these floating islands
Okay,
are
it's the
really
same
something.
conversation.
Yeah. Never imagined I would ever see this. I'm wiped. We'll go back out tomorrow.
Okay. Sleep.
You?
All right, let's talk about it. Fine.
I was just gonna ask if you could switch off the light.
Oh,
You've been mulling it over this whole time?
of course I've been mulling it over this whole time. Thank you for adding one more thing to my mind.
Hold on. Are you telling me you hadn't thought about it before?
You know what? No, I hadn't thought about it. I'm trying not to think about the apiary. Enjoy what we have here, even if it isn't much. Do you really think that they can come get us here?
If we could take the flow bridge here, then so can they.
But there's no way they can know where we are. Is there? I cut off the autonav, the astrolock. Even the landing was all manual.
I'm just saying, let's prepare for the worst.
More
At
confident.
worst, I kill them.
Whoa, you.
What? If that's what it takes not to go back, I'll do it. No problem. Kill them, steal their ship. By the time they send more guys, we'll be far away.
You're seriously not considering...
Maybe not. Maybe I am. At worst, we'll know.
You're scaring me.
Oh, come on. You're totally safe. You're my teddy bear.
I'm not sure how I should take this.
Well, take me in your arms for a start.
Okay.
You aren't dressed yet?
I put on my pajamas.
I mean, to get out.
Well, see, I was just wondering, do we have to get out? Can't we just hang in the nest for once? Lounge around, read a book, watch a movie?
We don't have movies.
Right, sure, but you know what I mean.
Come on, the weather's great.
But the weather is always great.
For now, who knows? Tomorrow could be the beginning of the long winter months. Could last for years. One more reason to stock up on apple dews.
You know, always being right is not necessarily a good quality. On the contrary, many people find it very unappealing.
You?
Not sure.
It'd be nice if I could move the camera around in these conversations, but I won't. It'll be the same, yeah. Okay, so that thing goes up when I eat.
There's kind of an apple dew taste.
It's in there.
Hey, you never told me. What did your mate look like?
I don't know.
Didn't you get her file from the matchmaker?
Yeah, I did. But I
Matchmaker.
never really looked at it.
Seriously? You're not even curious?
Well, no. I already knew you,
Whatever. Come on, we'll look at it together.
if you wish.
Oh, all right. Any other pictures?
Yeah.
She's kind of cute.
You think so?
Yeah, definitely. Don't you?
What are you doing?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Too much makeup, I think. I like a more natural look. Like yours.
Mm-hmm. Do you really think I'm not wearing any kind of makeup right now? Come on, let's check her profile instead of this foolishness.
Oh, I
Let's
don't like
see.
that wind picking up.
Interests. Reading, music, having a drink with my friends. Whoa. Do you think you can handle such a strong personality?
That's harsh.
Job. Ocean biology research assistant at the University of Ox. Huh. Okay. Looks like you two are made for each other.
No one is made for each other. That's the kind of rhetoric the matchmaker uses.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. But it still looks to me like that was a blooting good pick. You'd make a great couple.
Might have made. There's a difference. Tell me, are you really wearing makeup right now?
We spend every waking minute together in the nest. If I discreetly slipped into the bathroom every morning to put on some eyeliner, don't you think you'd notice?
Yeah. At least, I think. But you're not really answering my question, though.
I know.
Okay. So, you're good, Ben? I don't know. Alright, let's just get going. Nothing else around? No. Exit.
Do you remember where the apple dews were?
Could we try and pick something else for a change?
This is a pretty one. Make sure they don't get squished. Is it me or is the ground shaking?
It's shaking.
Interesting.
It's shaking a lot.
Oh, that's not good.
Is it over?
Seems like it. Anything broken?
No, I don't think so. Well, except...
It's not all lost.
Well, it is. A bit.
Look, we can always search the islet, try and find a way to get to the other side.
Such as...
I don't know. A rope, a jetpack, spring-loaded shoes, anything.
And if we don't find it?
If we don't find... I don't know. That's why we'll have to find something.
Okay.
Oh, tip tip. So these things apparently power me up. Don't really know how, but...
I think I found something.
Huh?
Call me crazy, but this looks like a Bluton?
Yep, it looks like a flow bridge. Kind of like the one we
Interesting.
took to get here. But smaller?
Is that possible?
Why not? We still don't really know how the flow bridges work in space, but if the phenomenon can happen on a macro scale, then why not on this one? If there can be flow between two planets, why not two bits of a planet?
Okay. If this really is a flow bridge, I'm not sure what we're waiting for.
What?
Flow bridges are linking one place to another, right? So this one definitely leads someplace.
Wait, you want to just get on there without knowing where it goes?
It goes elsewhere. I think that's as good a start as any.
Huh.
Interesting. I'm gonna see if there's anything else to harvest before I go. I don't think there's going to be, but we'll have a look. Playing a game called Haven, RJ. It's an indie game on Game Pass that I played the demo for during the Xbox E3 week, where they had a whole bunch of game demos up. And it caught my interest, so I figured I'll keep playing it. Why not? Now that it's out. I'm like not very far in
We
though,
have everyone.
so
Okay?
I have no idea
Here.
really what's going
Then we're
on or
good.
Looks like we're on another islet.
what
Yeah.
else is happening.
The bridge seems to be a link between the islets. If there are any others like this, we may be able to get back to the nest.
In saying that, I shall be right back. My washing has just finished and I need to go hang that out so I have stuff for work tomorrow. So I'll Be right back. this went through properly. Yep. Okay. Close that. Okay.
I got a big one.
This is where we came from. Do you
Yep.
see what I'm seeing?
A big ugly lizard?
No, the mushrooms on its back. Looks like a type of Hygroscybrubicans.
Ah. Is that good news? Like, can we eat it?
Oof, not at all. Unless you're looking for a quick way to unload your kidneys. But don't you find that symbiosis amazing? The movements of the lizard are helping spread the spores. As far as what the lizard is gaining, I'll have to study that closer.
Maybe it doesn't even know. Maybe we should tell it.
No way. You don't get in the way of Mother Nature's plans.
I'll make sure I remember
Okay.
that next time you have salad stuck in your teeth.
Oh, you can pet the lizard. Okay, it's on a loop until you tell it to stop. Okay. If that's where it came from, that means I want to go this way. Or did he come back for all these resources? That way. Okay, up the hill, yes. There was another bridge. Another flow. Okay. There it is.
Seems like our mini flow bridge wasn't a unique occurrence.
Good, because those things are really useful.
And away we go.
Wow, that's actually, what is that?
We should take a closer look.
That's not a good sign usually when something is spreading an infection like that. I'll look around. Can't really see too much.
This is so slow. We're not going anywhere.
So? I thought it smelled good around here.
Any idea what's underneath our feet, Mr. Geologist?
I'm a biologist.
Isn't that the same thing?
Biology, the living, geology, the rocks.
And what makes you think this is not living, pray tell?
It looks like a dust deposition. Some kind of rust. And it looks like this kind of rust is particularly sensitive to flow.
What?
Look beneath your feet.
Oh, there's vegetation underneath. It was probably smothered.
Good thing we came this way.
Okay, so I'm essentially going to be able to clear it up by
That
collecting
way. Look,
flow.
looks like
Okay.
there-
Great. We can bring that back to the nest to study.
Okay. So yeah, I clear it. Interesting. And then it opens up more paths that I can follow along with.
Rust.
Saw that.
Another flow bridge.
Nope, I don't want to go
That's
across
great.
the bridge yet.
It means there must be others. If we're lucky, they'll bring us back to the nest.
Okay, so I gotta clear out the big clusters of it.
We almost missed this one.
Even the appledew shrubs are completely covered.
I hope this one will yield some nice and juicy fruit to thank us.
Okay, once you get them all, it completely evaporates it. Okay, so that's the goal of each area, then clear it all. Yeah, so yeah, it just completely clears it.
For here or to go?
To go.
Too bad.
Okay, well if I can keep clearing it.
It could always be useful.
Fine rust. Okay, it's another resource. Oh, there's a bit of a glitch there. Really want to fall through the rocks. There's one there that I missed. Whoops.
It isn't ripe yet.
That's it. That was the last one.
Clearly. We're breathing a lot easier without all this
Islet
rust.
cleaned. Okay. So yeah, if I clean them all, it's progress. I'm guessing to get a true perfect ending or whatever it is, I have to clear all the islets.
Okay.
What?
Just like to walk.
Everything slow motion.
You goof.
Yeah, okay. Walking sucks. Need to keep using this. Alright, next islet it is. At least I know how this works now.
We should find the nest if we keep going north.
Explain to me how you know which way north is on this planet.
We should find the nest if we keep going straight ahead.
Thank you.
We'll need to wait a little bit for it to grow.
No. Flow is running out. I'm assuming that's what that means up in the top left. I need to find those paths and follow and charge up. There's one. Oh, what's
I
this?
thought this planet was supposed to be a desert.
Deserted, not a desert. According to the archives, a colonization plan had been considered by the apiary, with Exonova as the main provider. But the planet was eventually classified as inhospitable.
Let me guess. Is it because of...
I don't know. The file doesn't say anything about that.
I hope we don't have any more unpleasant surprises.
Wonder if I can get in there. Can. Is there anything I can do with it? No. What's this? Just a bug.
Come on. Don't be scared.
A big bug like you?
Pet the buggy. It's moving in with a purpose. No. Okay, maybe not. Alright, I'm back to where I started. I do need to charge up. some
Okay,
more.
that's kind of cool.
You mean really cool?
And got it. Which means there's more around. Here's one. I got rid of that big main chunk, I think. Charge back up. And
All clean.
that is cleared. Alright, this is taking me to the next path.
Now I'm hungry.
I know, right?
Boba nuts? Aren't we the lucky ones?
What are they?
You've never heard of boba nuts? They're one of the most nutritious nuts. 25% carbohydrates, 50% protein, 75% lipids.
Great. But how does it taste?
Didn't you hear what I said? 75% fat. Of course it tastes great.
I will take him. Oh, they're purple. Okay, so obviously some resources are more rare and like sought after than others. Like apple juice is just blue.
I don't like walking.
Yes, we know.
Some things like running.
Oh, sorry about that.
We're here. We found the nest.
But in what state?
What is this?
See that? Looks like there's some flow hiding underneath.
Yeah, weird. It looks like a flow bridge that's begging to pop out.
Like a budding flow bridge?
Perhaps. If we wait long enough,
I didn't press anything though.
Or we could come back later.
fine with me.
Okay.
Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. There is no way this thing is flying again.
Don't say that. You could make a rock fly with the right tools.
Hey Obi, thanks for
maybe.
the alert.
But not this one. Both wings are wasted. The propellers were ripped off. And I'm not even done checking the inside.
We weren't really planning on leaving, were we? We don't really have another place to go anyway.
I'm tired. Why are we always so unlucky? Why are you laughing?
Hold on. We decide to escape the apiary, which apparently no one has managed to do before us. We punch in some coordinates really at random, only because some obscure document from Exonova vaguely attested to the existence of a habitable planet. By some kind of miracle, we cross the boundaries of the apiary without getting caught. We travel across space in a Class D ship that is totally not designed for that. And in spite of the fact that this is not all-terrain, we land without breaking anything. We find food and flow on site even though we hadn't really planned for it. Finally, we get hit with an earthquake, all right, but we get out of it unscathed. The only real consequence is that the nest
unscathed.
is a little bit busted. And you think that we're unlucky? We are the luckiest people in the universe.
That's one way to see it.
This planet is our chance to start a new life. With our own rules. Away from the apiary, from the matchmaker and all that loot. And I'd rather endure 1,000 earthquakes than risk being away from you.
What did you say this planet was called again?
Source.
Source. The beginning of something.
Seems like it.
Just gonna charge up because I don't know when and if I'll need to again.
Do you think that's impressive? We can fly too.
Another bridge up here.
First, let's get to the nest. We'll explore later.
Okay. Kind of figured that might happen. Let's have a look around there. The nest is down there. Glowing green grass, which I'm assuming is going to have some use later. It's over here. Again, nothing active there, but usually when things are glowing, it means something is going to happen there at some point. So, okay. Enter.
Whoa, what a mess. And now the nest is all akimbo. This feels weird.
Yeah. We'll need to find a way to correct that. But it can wait until tomorrow. I think we've had our share for the day. We deserve some time to relax. If you know what I mean.
Hey now.
You can do whatever you want, but I am going to bed. Wow.
No,
These
same
floating islands
conversation
are
again.
really something.
Yeah. Never imagined I would ever see this.
I'm not hungry.
I never thought I would hear you say that in my whole life.
I guess my stomach has a deep connection to the nest condition.
Do you want to tidy up a bit?
No. Tomorrow.
Okay.
I don't feel strong enough
No
right
cooking even with the new food yet. Alright. Sleep.
You okay? You? Wake up! It's okay. I'm here. That was just a nightmare. Everything's fine.
Okay.
That wasn't a nightmare.
Sure it was. Rest easy.
No. I was awake. I could hear you. I just couldn't move or yell. I couldn't breathe. It was horrible.
Yeah, seemed like it was. Do you want my opinion? I'm not a dream expert or anything, but
It wasn't a dream. I wasn't sleeping. My eyes were wide open.
no, your eyes were closed.
I'm telling you, they were open. I saw everything. You, the room, everything.
Okay. What I meant was that it may have been because of the nest.
What?
You said you couldn't move. You were nailed to the bed. A bit like the nest which is stuck to the ground, right? You've been flying in this thing for years. I bet you're upset to see it in this condition.
No kidding. Which means that if we fix up the nest, this'll all go away?
Could be. Worst case scenario, the nest will be fixed.
Yeah. Well, I hope we'll eventually find the missing parts then. So I can get fixed up too.
Okay. Almost there to level up or something up. Some bit of progress.
Alright. Now we can see a lot clearer.
Yeah, we're not there yet, but that should do the trick for now. Now we just need to figure out how to level the nest. The tractor globe is probably done charging. Let's bring it outside.
Do you think it'll be enough to lift it?
I hope so, because I have no idea what else we can do.
Okay. Cook. I can't cook them? Are they just straight up eating? Or maybe I have to select a base? No? Oh no, what the nuts are for then?
What are you looking for?
My necklace, you know, with the metal.
Where was the first place you looked for it? I'm asking because you usually find things in the first place you looked.
Where it's supposed to be, around my neck. And it's not around my neck.
Alright. I'm just trying to help.
If you want to help me look for it.
I'm looking. You know we'll find your medal eventually. The nest isn't that big.
What if I lost it outside?
Yes. That would be a problem. Worst case scenario, we can make another one. Which do you want? Medal for best cook? For distinguished service under the sheets?
You don't understand. I've always had that medal. Since I was a baby. This is the last memory I have of my parents.
Okay. In that case... and you never take off your medal?
No. Except when I shower, I guess. The string doesn't do well in water.
So? Did you check out the shower area?
Huh. Got it! You're the best, you!
It's not like there was a lot of competition.
And that's filled up. So whatever that is, I'm sure I can have a look. There's my kitchen here. Okay, doesn't let me do anything.
We've already eaten too much.
Okay, so obviously the nuts are like a base, because... Okay. I'll make it and I'll put it in the fridge.
What
And
if
outside
we
we go.
grabbed a little snack for the road?
Sounds good. I'll bring the first aid kit as well. Just in case.
Okay. So, something makes me think that there's going to be combat or something coming up soon if I've got health kits.
Did it move?
No, I don't think so.
Bulging bloot! Oh, it's over. It's not going back straight. We'll never be able to fix it. We are condemned to living on an incline in a broken ship forever, until our body adapts and one of our legs starts shrinking to even us out.
That's not how things work.
I know that's not how things work. Nothing is working the way it should. Especially
our
not
option,
this
obviously.
polluting tracto globe.
Poor thing is doing what it can. It wasn't designed to lift ships in the first place.
I know. But I was hoping it would go the extra mile. Right now, the batteries drain out even before lifting the nest off the ground.
So we gotta
What
find a
if
power
we
source for
plugged
it.
it into a flow spring?
I thought about that, but we'd have to be able to seal the pipe shut. Unfortunately, I don't think they make gaskets for flow springs from a distant planet.
Perhaps we can make one.
With what? Paper mache?
Remember yesterday when I told you that rust scatters when it comes in contact with flow? We could use that feature to sculpt a gasket out of pieces of rust.
You could do that?
I don't think I could sculpt a nude statue of you or a super complex component, but molding a gasket? That seems doable.
That's
Interesting.
awesome!
Hold on, let's not start pushing before the panties are pulled down.
Excuse me?
Fucking hell.
You've never heard of that saying?
No.
Must be a truth thing then. That means let's not celebrate before we...
Yeah. I got it. Anyway, how much rust do you need in order to pull the panties down?
Fucking hell.
I don't know, 4 or 5 blocks like those we already got?
Okay, so let's try and find that.
I've got heaps.
I think we scared them.
Sweet old Tractoglobe. Doing its best. Even though it'll never work without a new gasket.
Alright, well, can I... Okay. So that thing's maxed. That tells me it must be like a level up system or something. Inventory, here we go. We cooked in a nest or camping area, okay. Stuff.
I won't be able to fix the nest if we don't pull it out of this hole first.
Okay, so I need 25 of the crude rust. Means I need to go exploring. There's a new one up there.
Sorry, I kind of missed my U-turn.
We'll do better next time.
And away we go.
This way is also full of rust.
Not for long.
Here, another big chunk.
We probably should grab some more, just to be sure.
Okay, this is right. It drains
Let me know when you have enough rust to make
Charge.
a gasket, okay?
For sure.
when we're gliding through. Nope.
Be careful. These creatures don't seem to be in their right mind.
I did notice that.
Okay.
Target full right. That's it.
Okay.
One of them is weakened. We should be able to pacify it.
Copy that. There you go.
One to go.
All right. That's it. Take that.
That's gotta hurt.
It's settled down. Now's the time.
Ripe for the picking.
Harvest time.
Okay. Interesting.
Who's next?
And now he's back to being sweet. Seems like it was the rust that made him aggressive.
I'd do the same.
What?
Think about it this way. You wake up in the morning with a rash covering. If you scratch it, if you don't scratch it, of course you're gonna lash out first.
I don't...
Of course. Tell her Oink. Tell Kay. Oink. His name is Oink now.
Great. We're stacking up.
Hey, Bubba Nuts. Maybe I just didn't have enough to use one before. Oh, that's a lot.
Just a little more rust, and we'll be set. I think that's enough rust to cobble up your Tractoglobe joint.
Are we leaving then?
Ready when you are.
I'm not leaving yet. Finish off the islet. Nothing. Explore a little bit. Oh. Big things of machinery.
What does she want?
I'm coming. You!
Your turn.
I got this. Let's get it over with.
And done.
Blammo!
Boom!
Nice shot. You?
Yep.
He's ripe for the picking.
Harvest time.
Make way.
That didn't seem to bother him much. Dodge this one.
Chill.
He didn't like that too
Okay.
much. Eat it!
Let's get it over with.
Okay.
And done.
There's some enemies
Done and done.
weak to certain.
A good one. Another bit of rust for your collection?
Oh, cool. I don't have this one yet.
Okay. Up. Nope. Damn it. Oh, someone over there.
Yum.
What to say?
Nope.
In your face!
Ha!
You know what to do.
I'm on it. Ah! You?
Yep.
You started it.
Nice one. Are you okay? Target left.
Nice shot.
One left.
Ha! He's ripe for the picking.
Harvest.
You?
Yep. Saw that.
Well, it cleared the islet. So,
The end.
yeah. For using quiet nest or camping areas. Okay. So I can't eat and heal outside of those areas. Okay. Keep exploring. Hopefully there's a easy way of finding my way back.
another one.
Oh, big beastie. It's following me around. Not sure if that's a good or a bad thing.
Why'd you stop?
Seeds.
I have a stowaway on my sleeve.
A bug?
Better. A seed. It must have hooked on when we brushed past the plant.
And it just so happens it chose the one with the green thumb. Clever seed.
Natural selection doing its work.
Do you think you're gonna plant it?
What do you think?
Yeah, I don't even know why I asked.
If we find enough of them, we could start a little vegetable patch at the nest.
I vote yes.
Motion approved unanimously. Just need to find some more seeds.
Easy enough,
Okay.
don't you think?
Not so sure. If these plants have few natural predators, they might have somewhat of a slow reproductive process. We'll just need to keep an eye out.
You can count on me. What?
Nothing. I just can't.
Says the guy who's incapable of finding his stuff.
That's not the same.
So?
Certainly.
I'm sure I'll find more than you.
Let's not.
Wanna bet?
Don't tempt me.
Interesting. So it doesn't look like it matters which one I use.
Another one.
Oopsie. Ah, let me slow through this, aren't I?
That's better.
What is better?
Oh, nothing. Another thing from home. How many do you think Axonova built before they realized it wouldn't work?
2 already seems like a lot. Throwing money around isn't exactly within the company culture. Neither is canceling a project for that matter. I'm not surprised that everyone remained discreet about this whole failed colonization business.
I am surprised by the fact my mom has never mentioned it to me. I don't think Axonova wins colonization contracts on the regular.
These buildings look kind of old. Your mom may not have been head of the company then. She may not have been with the company at all.
Yeah, that's possible. Still, it's weird.
Agreed. I guess we'll figure it out eventually.
Nope.
Eat that!
Aha! Bam!
You go, girl! Chill! Are you all...
You know what to do.
I'm up.
Your turn.
Yep.
Hey! that's
Oh, it can
cheating.
heal. That's
Dodge
not
this
good.
one.
This one's mine. Now what?
Aha!
Make way! It's ripe for the picking.
Harvest time.
You make a
Interesting.
good team.
too heavy.
Nah, this aerial threat is just too fragile.
Do you see what I'm seeing?
What?
It's straight ahead. An aerial
Aerial
flow thread.
flow.
Oh, yeah. Do you think it could carry us all the way up there?
Only one way to find out.
Nice. Oh,
Seems
Not
like
quite.
that's the highest we'll get.
That wasn't too far off. Look, there's another bridge over there.
Ugh, but I wanted to go all the way up.
We'll
All
have
the
to lay
way
off the
up.
apple dues then. Did we miss, or did it break?
It broke.
should be another. Must be the enemy. Let's have a look.
Anything spotted?
Take that!
Go, girl!
That looks bad.
You started it.
Boom, baby! You know what to do.
I got this.
Your turn. Aha! Eat it! Are you...
You
Yeah, I'm gonna have to try and head back after this one.
is ripe for the picking.
Harvest time.
Ah, one hit.
Bullseye. Phew!
You?
Yep,
Let's get it over with.
and done.
Done and done. That was the last one.
And the islet is clean. Have some resources and head on back, I think. Wait, this is just taking me to the aerial one. Yeah. So I think that's where I started. Did see an infected enemy, so I should go help them.
Take that. Yes! Target.
Too soon.
Booyah!
You!
This one's ready.
On it. I can't take much more of this. See you around.
One left.
Okay, no, blasters.
Now what?
Bam!
Ow.
You know what to do.
I
I
got
also have
this.
a low health, so I'm gonna
Well
have to
done.
definitely head back.
That's how we rock.
Could be back down to one
Whoa,
here again, which is
hey,
fine.
Your
Whatever.
fate.
It's all good.
And if I
No, stop. But don't worry. Now we just need to find a place to lay low.
would, then
Certainly.
Yep, that's it there.
isn't this the bridge we took to get here?
It is.
That's what I want. Hold each other's hands and never let go. Okay.
I think we've got everything we need to mold a joint for the Tractoglobe. All right then. Ready when you are.
I'm just waiting on you. I can't wait to get going.
Repair.
So,
Well,
Heaps more than I
it
need.
fits. That's a good sign. Let's get this ball rolling.
what?
What? Haven't you heard of that one either?
Oh no, I have. It's just a really old-fashioned saying.
Let's get this show on the road.
Okay, that's worse.
Can you just switch on the Tractoglobe, please?
Okay.
Nice.
It worked!
We did it. Now, we just need to fix up the wings and the turbine and the hypopropellers and...
Don't be so cynical. Getting the nest out of the crevasse was quite a feat.
Huh? No, don't get me wrong. I am genuinely delighted. I love fixing things up. But I don't think we need to get started right away.
That's a relief.
Yeah, because you're both pretty injured.
All right, give me those medical plants of yours. Time to fire up the synthesizer. With this thing, we'll be right back on our feet.
Are you sure you know how?
I have a synthesizer in my ship. Of course I know how these work.
No, wait, that's not the way.
I know what I'm doing.
Really? Because at this stage, you should...
Ugh! Look, I've always done it this way, and it's always worked out. You're not gonna tell me how to use my own synthesizer.
All right. All right, as you wish.
I'm just waiting for it to blow up in her face. Interesting. Make another one. Means I can't cook with them, but that'll come in handy for later.
There. What do you say about that?
All right. I didn't know you could also do it that way.
And?
Sorry I doubted you.
And?
I love you?
Okay, that's not what I was expecting, but it'll do.
Celebrate.
All right, you can open your eyes. Surprise anniversary!
Huh?
I meant to say surprise, and then I thought, happy anniversary. I panicked.
Whose anniversary is it?
It's our anniversary. 1 month on Source.
Already?
Yeah, I mean, give or take a few days.
It went by fast.
Yeah, remember the time we almost died crashing on this planet?
And the time we almost died in an earthquake?
Ah, and the time we almost died fighting that critter?
I hope this is only the beginning, and that I'll have many more chances to almost die with you.
Aren't you a charmer? So, are you gonna open your present? Well, our present.
Sure, sure. Uh-huh. What is it?
Fermented apple dews. I stuck them in the soaker tub to accelerate the process. I'm calling it Apple Brew.
Do you think that it's any good?
Well, worst case scenario, we just wasted some apple dews. No big deal.
Should we open it now?
We can open it whenever you want.
To us.
To us. Hey, that's really good, actually.
That's really strong, too. Do you
Interesting.
remember the first time you talked about leaving the apiary?
Of course. I'd had a shouting match with my mom. I was just angry.
No, before that.
Before?
We had landed the nest on a hilltop, we were stargazing, and you said, "Come on, let's go." I haven't stopped thinking about it since that day. I think that's what pushed me to dig into the Astro Company archives, which led me to find the coordinates of Source. I wanted to be ready for the day.
Wait, when was that?
I don't remember. Right at the beginning, you and your mom got in a fight. You hopped into the nest at night, and you picked me up at my house.
Was that when we went to the Uplands?
Yes, the Uplands. That's it.
Oh, dude, I remember. It was in Frocember. It was super cold out. I was freezing. I just wanted to get back into the nest. That's why I said, let's go. And since you didn't respond, I thought you wanted to stay outside. So I didn't push it. I actually caught a beast of a cold that night.
Wait, so that means if I hadn't misunderstood that night...
It wouldn't have changed a thing.
Well, still, that means we would have never known about Source. We would have never come all the way here.
And he's
I'm
overthinking it.
not buying your story.
Huh?
Why were we stargazing that night? You spent the entire night pointing out this and that constellation to me, wondering if there might be other inhabitable planets outside of the apiary. Other forms of life? You were completely obsessed with the sky. I was even trying to open up about my issues, but you barely listened. And off you went again, chattering about the comets, the microorganisms, or whatever. So, keeping in mind that you had access to this data about Source, and the fact that you are Kay, do you really think you would have never stumbled upon this planet anyway?
You might be right. Was I really that annoying?
Yes. I came to see you that night because I needed someone. I had nowhere else to go. But at the time, I regretted it. I was actually thinking it would be the last time we saw one another. But you insisted. And the following week, you came to see me in the evening with your little homemade cookies. We chatted all night, and I do believe that is when I fell in love.
Really? The cookies? That's what made you fall in love?
In my defense, they were some excellent cookies. But no, idiot, it wasn't the cookies. It was the thoughtfulness. I was sick, my nose was all swollen, croaking voice. I was a mess. And you just showed up, without me asking. I'd only known you for barely 3 weeks. You took care of me. You baked me some cookies. You stayed and chatted all night, even though it was pretty clear nothing would happen. And you kept on making me laugh, even though it hurt every time I laughed. I hated you.
What was it? Did you fall in love, or did you hate me?
Well, they're not mutually exclusive. Kinda like salty sweet.
Here, give me a taste.
New gliding tricks, 360 grabs and backflips. Okay. Cool. Max HP increased. That's good. Let's see what this does.
It's kind of a regressive dish, isn't it?
Why'd you say that?
Well, it's a lot of fat and carbs. You're usually more fine dining.
That's true. There's more if you want.
Definitely. 18, 19, 20. Keep on going, my love, you're strong. 21, 22.
You know I'm able to count on my own, right?
Yeah, but I like to watch when you do push-ups. That way I feel like I'm participating.
You could also do push-ups.
No. No need for that. I am naturally muscular.
There's no such thing as naturally muscular.
For real? Arm wrestle?
No. It's a trap. If I win, you'll complain that I hurt your arm. And if I let you in, I'll be hearing about it for weeks.
Ding ding ding! Win by default. See? Naturally muscular. And done. It's all straightened out. Everything's tidy and clean.
Besides us, that is.
Yeah, we are kinda stinky. Off to the shower then?
Ah, Bloot.
What is it?
I just mobbed the bathroom.
Oh. Do you think we can marinate another 10 to 15 minutes in our own filth?
Honestly, can do.
You?
Yeah?
I see you've brushed your hair in the shower again.
How can you tell?
It's not draining.
Sorry.
Now where have I gone? Oh, there.
So, how are the repairs coming along?
I've done everything I can, but I'm missing some parts and can't move on.
What kind of parts?
A bit of everything. The thing is that I'm not looking for very precise models or anything. I can always adapt, but I'm still gonna need some more gear.
Well, I hope we'll find everything we need in this area then.
We ought to.
So this. Oh yeah, they're pretty full. But I need to feed. Gotta be careful with those health kits though. Where's the synthesizer?
Okay,
Right.
I'm not.
That means they're all gone.
Okay.
So, what's this rocky chunk got to say?
Well, for starters, it says it's not a rock.
Really? What is it then? Some kind of metal?
No. It's not mineral or organic.
So, what is it?
That makes sense.
Going straight to the hard questions. But that is not how science works.
How does it work then?
First of all, you formulate a hypothesis. Then you build an experiment to test this hypothesis. You observe, and you learn.
Okay, then what have you learned?
That I'm lacking imagination regarding hypotheses? One thing we know for sure is that rust particles scatter immediately when in contact with flow. I'd like to observe this reaction more closely.
You can do that next time. Right now, you should go to bed.
Already? What time is it?
No idea, but I know I'm sleepy. And I want my snuggles before I crash.
Gotcha.
Let's see if I made the bed.
Who is using up all the hot water?
What?
Could you stop using the hot water, please?
Oh yeah. Sorry.
So, how are the repairs coming along?
Yeah, it's just the same shit.
I've done
What kind?
the thing, but
Well,
we ought to.
What are you looking at?
The distance between us and the apiary.
I wouldn't expect it to change.
Exactly. It's comforting.
Yeah, it's almost halfway already. Which is good. Alright, exit. Yeah, that's good. Let's go.
Kay? We need to talk.
Should I be worried?
Yes. No. Maybe. Promise me you won't be mad.
I can't promise anything.
It's about your skidding skills.
Skidding.
Let's just say that you could use some extra training.
Okay, show me.
You're not mad?
Why would I be mad? I love to learn new things.
All right. Let's hop on a few threads to practice. Skid! That's it! You did it! Let's do another one. Skid! Now you're getting it. Let's see if you can keep it going. Now!
Ah. Follow all threads without stopping.
Now! Now! Now you have a handle on this. Perfect.
I have to say,
Hey, isn't that Oink? That is definitely him. That's Oink.
What's happening, big guy? Why are you here? You missed us, didn't you?
I bet he felt lonely on his empty islet.
You do realize that we can't take you along on our journeys, don't you? That would be too exhausting for you.
But you can stay with us next to the nest if you want.
No funny business, though.
Now we have a pet. I have no idea what I'm meant to be doing now, though. I think just trying to find the parts. It should. Yeah, next one.
We're gonna get stuffed.
still no.
We're not going higher with these boots on.
I have to upgrade. Okay.
This one is nice and ripe.
Boba nuts on this one? Yeah.
Are we saving those for later?
Of course.
Of course, she says with a mouthful. Hey Luke, thank you for the raid. I don't know why I didn't hear it, but what's up, man? How you going? How was your stream? What's the next path? Okay.
Oh, did you feel that?
Don't know what
What?
raiding means.
Like a tremor.
So
No.
basically, what happens
wasn't
when you
paying
raid
attention.
is you
I
bring
hope I imagined
the
it.
audience you had with you and bring those viewers to somebody else, essentially. So what you've done now is you've brought whoever was viewing you with you to come and watch my stream. That's what raiding is, and it helps bring other communities together, which is always good. Yeah, it's pretty neat. Always nice to do as well. I always try to, with all of my streams, raid somebody. Whether it be someone I know, someone I don't
Do we
know.
agree this thing does not look very
Whatever.
natural?
Yeah. It's probably satellite debris or a rocket propeller. This part of space is a real dump.
I don't know. This stone circle around it still looks weird to me.
This? These aren't stones. They're Bryams mollis mollis. Bloofs, for short.
Bloofs?
Yeah, because when you sit on them, it goes.
Ooh, I like.
Interesting.
Huh.
I think I could fall asleep right here. You? You?
Who? What? I told you I'm not going back. Go bloot yourselves!
You. It's me. I think you fell asleep.
Oh, sorry. These bloofs are way too comfortable. You can't leave me here.
If we ever need to sleep under the stars, we'll know where to come.
Cool. So I come here and I should be able to heal and eat and blah blah blah. Cool.
Double backflip. What's up?
Well, I have to admit, I just flipped once.
Should we take a break?
Indeed. If you told me one day I'd be millions of lumsec from the apiary watching rocks flying by,
Beautiful, isn't it?
I'd say intriguing. I'm trying to figure out how it works.
I'm pretty sure you don't know how nucleosynthesis works either. But you can still appreciate the stars in the sky.
That's true. It could be worse.
Yeah. Actually, this is all thanks to the matchmaker.
What?
Think about it. Imagine the matchmaker had put us together. We would have spent our boring lives in the apiary without surprise, and we would have never ended up here, together, watching rocks flying by.
I don't care about these rocks. All I care about is being with you. Here, in the apiary, in deep space, or at the bottom of a hole. It's all the same to me. It's all decorative.
Some decor are a bit nicer than others, though.
Yeah, but that's... What's that phrase you use in sciences? Oh yeah, negligible amounts.
She has absolutely no idea what that means. And fully cleansed. Oh, this is a nice big charge. Been on there already, okay. There's stuff up there, so. the one I've got to use, I think, because that's the second one that is unlocked. So let's check this island out first. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've got everything on this island. Oh, up there. Oh, I did get it. What is that?
They're tailing us. I feel like she's avoiding us. Whew. We lost him.
Come back here. Never mind. Let's go cleanse this animal. Impacts.
Ha! Eat it! Hey! Booyah!
You! Eat that! You're too eager. You?
Yep, saw that. Take that.
Go, girl! Let's get it over. He's ripe for the picking.
Harvest time.
Okay.
One to Glamo. Now what?
Dodge this one.
Oh, Blue, make way!
Woo! Target locked. Your turn.
Yep,
This one's ready.
I'm on it.
Now shoot. That's how we rock.
That gives you fuck all XP, but XP nonetheless.
Did I just see that thing eat up a flow thread?
Sure did. That's probably why these
Interesting.
creatures don't seem affected by the rust.
Good for them. But I hope they're sparing some for others. Us, namely.
Don't be scared. We're just trying to take a closer look at you. Whoa. I'm not sure what his toy did to him, but I wouldn't like to be in its place.
Interesting.
Hold on. Isn't that...
What?
Let's get a closer look.
Doesn't sound like a good idea.
Well, it doesn't sound like a good idea, but probably gonna have to.
This way.
This is gonna be
Okay.
rough.
It would seem that he's not gonna share his toy.
What did I tell you? It seems like my attacks aren't landing.
Maybe if we both attacked at the same time. Red missed.
Oops, missed.
He's too impervious.
We should coordinate our attacks.
There we go.
I think we found the right technique. 3, 2, 1.
Now! Ha! I'm sure he felt that.
Okay.
On
New
your mark.
technique ability.
Now! You want some more?
That's the one.
Are you alright? This one's mine. Didn't flinch.
You could have waited for me to attack. Eat it!
All set.
Boom, baby!
On your mark.
Anytime. Booyah! Ready when you are.
All set.
He really doesn't like her.
Ready.
Go, go, go! You know what to do.
Got this. You?
Yep, saw that. Kapow!
Who's next? Be
to that campsite and heal.
Left this toy behind.
That's not a toy. Looks like...
A robot?
almost. It's a Draka. Drone for autonomous cartography. Very old tech. The kind we sent out to Beauty before it was integrated to the apiary.
Oh,
Interesting.
Seems like they pondered integrating Source for a while as well. I wonder why they changed their minds.
could be the fact that this planet is scattered like a puzzle.
Probably was a factor. The Draka may hold some answers.
You're kidding.
No, really. Stuff from that era was built tough. We may be able to boot it back up. Okay. I might have spoken a bit quickly. The flow circuits are completely fried. But look at what I was able to salvage.
Apart? Anti-grav sticks. Ooh.
The anti-grav chips don't seem to be damaged. I should be able to make them compatible with our boots by tweaking the connectors a bit.
Nice.
Even better, the mapping module is also working perfectly.
I have a map. Oh, thank Christ.
If I plug that into the glove's power source, it should... Boom! This should be very helpful for finding our way around the bits of land.
You never cease to impress me.
Thank
that's
God
nothing,
for
really.
that.
These old machines are plain and simple astronautical engineering. Not like the new stuff with boronic nano components everywhere.
So, that way we can map out the different bits?
Oh, I can't interact
And
with
with
him.
this, we can make our way back to the nest a lot easier. Hey, look! It says there's another bridge in this area.
Perfect. That way we can test if your thingy works. On your mark.
Now! Your turn.
Yep. Let's get it over with.
And done. Bullseye. Boom. Bam! This one's ready.
I got this.
Your turn.
Yep.
One left. Ready when you are.
Oops, I messed it up.
On your mark.
Anytime.
You
Yep, saw that. You know what to do.
on it.
Bye-bye.
We make a good team.
Okay. I wonder, can I use... Quiet nest or camping areas, okay.
Right on. Seems like the radar is working.
Are you surprised?
This one's a little rotten, isn't it?
You're a little rotten.
Huh?
Sorry, it was a reflex.
Ah, good.
Aha! This one's ready.
Yep.
Ready when you are. Are you okay?
Right before the picking.
Harvest time.
You?
Yep, saw that.
One to go. All set.
Now! You know what to do.
I'm on it.
This one's ready.
Yep.
There you go. Yes!
Easy, easy.
It's alright. Buggy thing. Hmm.
Hey, are you sure they canceled the colonization? Because we've come across a lot of infrastructure at this point.
I'm just telling you what I read in the archives.
Could it be that the archives are lying? Hmm. Of course they could be.
It wasn't even a bit short.
At least we didn't spare any effort.
Enemy islet is cleared. There was something up here.
Not bad.
Hey, that's for cooking.
Charge myself back up.
Come on! What a chicken!
I must have to get like a speed upgrade, but I can catch up to it later with. Okay, fountains. Okay. I can expect of a nest. Interesting. So it's there, but okay.
Do you think we'll have enough?
We never have enough.
The question is, where does it connect to? Oh, right here.
This is weird.
What is?
It looks like there's also a pre-recorded location on the radar.
What could it be?
I don't know. Little Draco's favorite picnic spot?
In that case, we definitely have to check it out.
Interesting. Okay, so he's telling me where items are that I can collect. Okay. So like where certain ingredients are and how many collectible things there are around here. Have a look. Is that one? Okay, just background. Tells me there's something else here somewhere.
Come back! We're not gonna eat you!
Why would they think that?
What's this one here?
There's
Still
some
not.
flow stuck underground.
Weird.
It's gonna take me back to there, so I don't have to go all the way fucking around. For now.
Come on, give me your boots. Once I plug in these chips, they'll be like a whole new pair.
I can barely figure out left from right as they are.
Enhance. Got all the rust I need, because I've been clearing out everything.
I'm gonna kill them. I swear I am gonna kill them.
Are you sure you don't want to take a break, get some fresh air?
No! These bloating anti-grav chips aren't the boss of me.
I still don't understand what the problem is.
The problem is, there is such a thing as a standard. And the Borons who designed this drone thought it might be fun to improve this standard. Except, if you take a standard and improve upon it, you get
2 standards?
0 standard. And so now, it looks like I have to machine these Boron chips. Just so they can fit in these bloating boots.
Anything I can do to help?
No, I'm okay. I'm done.
What? But that was super quick.
Well, yeah, when you have the right tools.
I mean, since you were complaining, I was thinking that it would take a while.
It's a matter of principle. Let's go. We'll see if these work outside.
Anti-grav boots. Nice.
Ready to test these bad boys?
I guess. What are we doing?
Okay, follow the thread as usual, except this time, we should be able to make it till the end.
Nice.
That's awesome.
You've traveled across space, but floating a few feet above the ground is awesome?
Awesomeness is very subjective, you.
In any case, these boots are working. We should try them with that thread we weren't able to use last time.
Do you remember where it was?
The mapping module certainly does.
So if I go up that one, and then across one, which it doesn't really matter where I go. But I do need to heal. And since I'm here, let's try this combination. Eat.
I have to warn you, it's very spicy.
Perfect. That's what you call very spicy? Okay, you alright?
Yeah.
You really do have baby taste buds. What about one-handed? Can you do a one-handed push-up?
One-handed push-ups are full of blood. They're for show-offs.
Okay, but can you do it?
Never tried.
As if. You just can't do it.
I'm sure I could.
Go ahead then. Do it.
No, I told you, it's full of blood. I don't want to pop my shoulder or throw up my back.
Your loss. I mean, I used to find the two-handed push-ups impressive, but I'm starting to get used to them. You'll have to freshen up.
Do you want to see something new?
Yes?
Are you ready?
Yes?
Ready? Back push-ups.
Whoa! So strong. How could I possibly resist?
No one's asking you to resist.
That is true.
Jesus Christ. I don't think it's quite full health, but should be getting close. Yeah, close enough. Probably need to synthesize some more healing materials.
Any idea of where we could find other
Yeah,
aerial flow
we'll see how we go.
There was one back on Chogari, wasn't it? Although I have no idea how to get there.
No worries. That's what the radar is for.
Yoink. Alright, let's quickly go. Hopefully we can get to a few locations. But we'll see. Yeah, RJ, thanks for the like.
Sorry, I'm kind of struggling. I should have drifted a little.
I will. He's our pet. His name is Oink. I think it was this way. Yep, here it is. One on the lowest shelf is where we went before. That's the one we want
There
now.
we are.
I feel like a whole new world just opened up.
Interesting. Alright, let's go.
I hope we'll find what we need in this area to repair the nest.
Doesn't look like there's any rust. That's a good sign.
Well, there's no doubt about it now. Source was clearly colonized. Look at these. They don't look like research outposts. These are clearly dwellings.
Interesting.
I don't understand. Why would Exonova lie in their file?
That's what bothers you? There are tons of reasons people lie. I think the question you should ask is, how was the apiary able to colonize an entire planet without anyone noticing? Where did the people go? What does that mean for us?
I would like to think it's good news.
Really?
I don't understand what happened here, but if Source had indeed been colonized, then abandoned, that dramatically increases our chances of finding something to repair the nest with.
That's what you call good news?
No small victory.
Okay. We'll make do.
I saw something shiny. There it is.
Turquoise nodulated cap, semi-resupinate, smooth margin, and hymenum is adnate. Anastomizing lamellae are condylar with sharp and regular marginates. Short viscid stripe,
I have no
flaring
idea what he's saying.
slightly underneath the lamellae. Subric fibrous flesh. These are definitely Helicobacinium aplanatum.
Are they good ones or bad ones?
Good ones. Very good ones. Not only is Helicobacinium aplanatum edible, but it also has healing and immunostimulating qualities. An all-in-one first aid kit.
That's perfect. Let's
Cool.
binge on helicaps and immunostimulate our guts.
Helicobacinium aplanatum?
Yeah, like I said, helicaps.
Yeah, helicaps is easier.
This one smells weird.
Chuck it then.
Are you insane? Let's share those. Look, these two are stuck.
Down there.
Kapow!
Where's our thunderous applause?
Ooh, that one has lights on. interactable? No? Hmm. Interesting. It's meant to be uninhabited. Why has it got lights on?
Signature move, perfect execution, 10 out of 10.
Okay. There's rust here though. And a rest spot.
Are you sure this one is right?
It passes.
Ready when you are.
All set? You!
I really don't like her.
This one's ready.
I got this.
Are you okay?
You started it.
Awesome!
Let's get it over with. It's ripe for the picking.
Harvest time.
One to go. 3, 2, 1.
Go, go, go!
Let's get it over with.
And done.
You?
Yep, saw that.
We make a good team.
Almost there.
That's one more.
And Isla cleared. Okay. So that one goes back towards... Okay. There's another resource I can get here too. I haven't found yet. But there is also a camp. Eat now.
You know what we should have packed?
Marshmallows?
My guitar.
You have a guitar?
Well, yeah.
Where is it?
At my house. On top. Well, I guess these days I can't really call it my house. Or even say it's my guitar.
I didn't know that you played.
To be honest, I wouldn't really say that I play. My mother's had me take courses when I was little. I took them for 2 years and then I got tired. I never touched it again. I even called it
Her
an
mother's,
old-timey
okay.
instrument. But I don't know. Now, with the campfire and everything, I wish I could pull it out.
Oh, I would have played along on the harmonica.
Because you play the harmonica?
No. But since we're imagining things, let's just run with it.
Yeah, you're right. I can already picture it.
We could have founded a band.
The #1 band on Source.
A Yuki. It's an anagram of UNK.
Yeah, I got that. I was thinking more along the lines of the Flow Phantasm,
Very poetic.
isn't it?
Why not? Bite the rust.
He
bad.
just swings with a look.
Dual Flow.
Acrocillin Blues.
where the heart is.
A mare.
Space Caress.
Oh, yeah, I definitely like that.
We are so Space Caress now. We'll bring the house down.
They're cute. Oh, elf up. Sweet.
We still haven't checked out the fragment flagged by the Draka.
It is kind of far, though.
It's kind of far and I can level up, so I'm going to go back to base and do that.
Hey, I know this place. The apple brew is ready.
So what are we waiting for?
Celebrate.
That's a whole lot better than Kinovision, isn't it?
You're right, but I still find it a little uneventful.
That's harsh. When the sun just disappeared beyond the horizon, that was quite a twist. Do you think the sun will rise tomorrow? Or is the world going to descend in darkness? A real cliffhanger.
Pass me the bottle instead of talking blute.
I think it's empty.
Ugh, blute. I still can't believe we made it.
Well, it wasn't a big bottle or anything.
I meant we made it here, on Source.
Yeah, the odds weren't in our favor.
You mean you would have bet against yourself?
Considering the general condition of the ship, the meshing of the patrols, and the distance we had to go, definitely.
So, why did you agree to follow me here?
Because you asked me to. What? Did I say something wrong?
No. Is your chair comfortable?
Why?
Mine is a bit big, just for myself.
Come sit.
Do you regret it,
What?
following me?
Why would I regret that? Just look at this sky. Look at us. What is there to regret?
I don't know. The people? Don't you miss that? Seeing people?
Honestly? No. I did have friends and colleagues. When we left the apiary, at first, I thought I would miss them. I thought that after a while, I would feel a void. I need to see them again. But that hasn't happened yet. Actually, I consider myself pretty lucky to have you. Asking for more would seem egotistical or ungrateful. Anyway, I don't think I should be telling you these things, or else you'll end up realizing that I don't deserve you.
Do you really think that?
I don't know. A little bit?
I find that comforting. Because I'm thinking that too, all the time.
That I don't deserve you?
No, idiot. That I don't deserve you.
Would you look at us? Not deserving one another.
You know what? I think the world doesn't deserve us.
Hey, more damage. And more health.
have dry towels left?
Yeah, I put them in the cabinet.
Whew. It's late. Can't we do this tomorrow instead?
So we do have
Sure.
a limited amount of time
Sure.
to do things.
Can I ask you?
Of course.
Don't take it the wrong way, okay?
No worries.
Wouldn't you want to meet your mate?
Well, I don't really have a choice anyway.
I mean, if you could.
Then no. She
Oh.
looks like a nice girl, but I wouldn't want to give her any false hopes. You've met yours, haven't you?
Yeah.
And?
He's a boron.
Okay. That's it? You have nothing else to say?
Well, let's just say we can spend hours talking about a complete boron who we'll never see again. Or we could choose to have a good time.
Got it.
Cool. Okay, got nothing left in the fridge, so I am gonna have to cook some stuff. Alright, sleep time.
Huh? What are you doing up so late?
I had an idea. I wasn't able to go back to sleep, so I went ahead and tested it. Want to hear about it?
Yeah, okay. But real quickly. Because the only reason I'm awake is that I have to pee.
Alright. So we figured out that rust was not a mineral matter, nor was it organic matter. So what else is left?
Antimatter?
Correct. I didn't even think of that. But no, if it were antimatter, we wouldn't be standing here talking about it. So considering that rust is neither mineral, nor organic, nor is it antimatter, it could be flow.
Cool. But you could have just asked me. You can tell it's not flow because flow is blue and all flowy. This is red and all hard.
I'll have you know that I just completed the test, and the rust molecules are precisely the same as those in flow. They're just organized differently. Kind of like water and ice, if you will, just not the same. That's why flow, in the form as we know it, has such a strong effect on the rust. The molecules are binding, unbinding, and
Yes, sorry to interrupt, but are you almost done?
I guess that depends on how detailed an explanation you need.
The least.
Then I'm done.
Okay, thanks. Gotta pee.
So what's this whole confidence thing that's coming up? Because I don't... Alright. Synthesize. Okay, so you have to put in enough for, yeah, you can't just make a weaker version. No, it doesn't matter what way I put them in. Okay.
Obviously, with 4 people per bunk, there wasn't much privacy. But to be honest, I wasn't miserable. Everyone was nice to me. I had friends, and if I needed to be alone, I could always go hide in the backyard. Huh. I guess needing to be alone is kind of an alien concept to you. You?
Oh, sorry, I wasn't listening. You have this huge zit on your back that is killing me.
You just asked me what growing up in the foster home was like.
I know, but it is so big.
Okay, you can go ahead.
Thanks. Does it hurt here?
No,
And here?
no, no.
You'll tell me if it hurts, okay?
Can we get this done quickly, please?
Why? Do you have a date waiting?
Just a little embarrassing.
Oh, come on. It's not like we have an audience watching. Quit being a baby.
I'm not a... Ow!
Sorry. Sorry I slipped.
Watch out with your nails.
Yeah, well, sorry. This is a tough one. I literally have to use my nails.
You don't have to do anything. This zit doesn't bother me.
Obviously. You can't see it. From where I am, it's like there's another K sprouting out of your back.
Don't you think you're Ow!
I got it! Oh, that stinks. I don't know how you can live with that in you. It's disgusting. Hold on, there's still a bit left. There. Well, this still stinks, so you really should go take a shower.
I just took a shower.
That'll teach you. Next time, you'll get your zits popped before you take a shower. Fundamentals.
I think I'll take a shower. Wanna join? To conserve the hot water.
Okay, but I can't guarantee we'll conserve hot water.
We're getting there. But is there a save? No, there's no save. I'm assuming it should auto-save when I exit. There you go, saving in progress. I think
We still
I'm gonna
haven't
call
checked
it-
out the fragment
Oh.
flagged by the Draka.
It is kind of far, though.
Oh, you just leave them and they do that.
Who's a good oink? Who's daddy's oink? Who's that? Oh, you are! Yes, you are.
Okay, that's not what I was expecting. Right. I think I'm gonna leave it there for today. I didn't plan on having a long stream today, so I think today's a good spot to stop. So, thank you to everyone that came and everyone that's lurked and watched. Do appreciate it. Let us find somebody to raid. Who is online? It's good to know your parents. They're always a good fun to watch. So we'll go raid Britain Aldo. Anyone who's never watched them before, they're great fun, good time. They're great people. Always happy to support them. So let's do that. And thank you again for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.